There's a lot going on at the Bay Beach Wildlife Sanctuary. Lori Bankson joins us live again, and this time she is with mice and squirrels. Lori, good morning to you.
Good morning, how are you?
I am doing great. You know, you do a lot of work with animals out at the Bay Beach Wildlife Sanctuary. Tell me what you're going to talk about right now with these animals.
These are some infants. You know, a lot of times we think that baby animals are coming in April and May, but when they have a nest and those young ones go out into the world, a lot of animals, especially mammals, will have another nest. So having young ones in September and in August and even into October is actually a common thing for us here at the Wildlife Sanctuary.
They are so cute, Lori, so tiny. What are you feeding these animals? Look at that one. Oh my goodness. That is so
yeah,
tiny.
That's a little deer mouse that Matt's holding, and then Amy had a gray squirrel and I'm holding a red squirrel. And they get a mix of different foods. The little gray squirrel is getting a very specific formula. These guys don't drink cow's milk. They cannot digest it. So when they're brought in here to us, we have a very specific, actually, squirrel and mouse formula that we use for rodents.
Wow. Now, when you're taking care of them, what happens to them after they're better? Do you release them? What goes on with that, Lori?
Yep, we have specially licensed and trained volunteers that they will take care of them until they're able to be out on their own. And part of the training and the care for them is introducing them to foods and to things that they would experience out into the wild. So they are ready to be out on their own and, you know, be successful.
I am still amazed by that tiny mouse. I cannot believe it. I mean, I'm sure you have to be very gentle with some of these animals as well.
Yes, you know, you wouldn't think that deer mice are so difficult, but they're one of our tougher species to rehab. That's why we only have very few, and they're very specific rehabbers on taking care of them. They have to be fed just like a baby songbird every 10-15 minutes when they're very tiny.
Wow. Lori, let's talk about a really important event coming up in a couple weeks for you out there.
Yeah, Walk for Wildlife is coming up on Saturday, September 21st.
Now, that's really benefiting the sanctuary how?
You know, that's our #1 fundraiser for the rehab program for, you know, all of these animals that we've been seeing for injured, orphan, and ill wildlife. People find them in their yards, they don't know what to do, they bring them here. And this is a program that's run solely on volunteers and donations. And with supplies going up, vet bills, and having the numbers go up of animals, we get over 5,000 animals every year. This program is vital in order to help these little animals get back out into the wild and be healthy.
It really is. And now, are you going to be doing something for us on the show about the wolves? Are you going to be releasing them, or what are you going to do right now?
You know, we have our big yard behind us. We've been watching them all morning in their shifts. You know, we saw them eat breakfast, we saw them do some training. So we're going to give you guys a little bit of a special treat, putting them onto exhibit this morning so you guys can see them running, see this pack together. These 5 have gotten together really for the first time last week, so it's a lot of fun to see them run out into the exhibit. So I'm going to go and open up their shift cage and have them get out.
I'm excited. Like we talked about before too, Lori, gosh, they have gotten so big. It's amazing to see, and they are really interesting animals. I love to watch them.
All of their personalities are coming out. They are just, hello, they have been just a lot of fun to take care of, and they're ready to go out and play. We have some treats out there for them, and they're ready to run. So whenever you're ready, we can open up their shift door and let them out for their day.
Let's do it. We're ready.
All right, come on guys. Oh, let's go. Go on. Go on, Tunny. So we have Ember and Luna, Yoon, Tundra, and Oila. And they are ready to start their day with everybody here at the Wildlife Sanctuary.
Wow, Lori, really great and interesting stuff out there at the Bay Beach Wildlife Sanctuary. If you want to learn more about that walk too, go to our website. Lori, we'll check in with you a little later. Thanks so much.
Sounds wonderful. Thanks.
Now it's time to check in with